The Second Era, Season 2, Episode 5, Return to Naetar. Silver sneaks up to the castle in rat form. As soon as she crosses into the castle, her rat form disappears and she is herself again. Slightly panicked, she decides to continue the mission. As she sneaks through the castle, she overhears people speaking of a knight and a man with head tattoos in a meeting. She decides, since she is already in the castle, that she will pretend to be a noble. She walks up to the two speaking and is able to persuade them into taking her into the meeting. They take her to the meeting and nervously ask what her name is. She says Silver Amadon. They open the doors and announce to the room that Silver Amadon has arrived. The room is filled with various lords, heads from factions, Tuma, and leading the meeting is Asbara Jas, an individual that the party has encountered on numerous occasions, known to be a powerful mage and also ruthless, but has never been in opposition to the party, but now seems to be working for the dragon cult. The rest of the party, after causing the Catergeist distraction, are able to sneak in and find servants' clothing. As they walk through the castle, they notice that Bender appears quite uncomfortable for some reason. They chalk it up to him just being weird. They go through the kitchens and grab some empty trays and food and start following the other servants. As they are following, one of the servants screams at the sight of Bender. The party is shocked that everyone can see him and realize that there is an anti-magic field over the castle. Iona quickly diffuses the situation, saying that he's her grandson, and a bit sickly. Once they go off to the side away from the sight of the other servants, they put a blanket over his head and continue the mission. Meanwhile, in the meeting upstairs, everyone stares at Silver. After a few moments of silence, Silver plays it cool and acts as if she was supposed to be here. Tuma plays along, saying that he invited her as a consultant. Asbara is suspicious, but he allows it. They continue their meeting, going over terms of the city's surrender. The other leaders are quickly willing to sign any papers in any agreement, but Tuma hints at the fact that there are notable individuals missing from this meeting that would normally oppose many of these terms. The rest of the party catches up with the other servants and follow them into the room, bringing refreshments. Everyone looks at each other, Silver, Asbara, the party, Tuma. But just as Asbara might say something, he catches a glimpse of Bender and freezes with fear. He ends the meeting early and leaves the room. The other leaders are confused at the sudden exit, but they don't question it and merely leave. Tuma tells the party that Maester Kinor, the leader of the church here in Mindun, was supposed to be at this meeting, and that he came here instead, and that he is worried about where he might be. The party gathers together, pretends to be an entourage for Silver, and exit the castle safely. Once out of the castle, Gwen is able to magically send a message to Maester Kinor, who says that he's being held captive at where he believes to be the ruins of Castle Naetar. They let Tuma and the church know about Maester Kinor, and the party goes off to rescue him. The party first goes to the hunting lodge that houses a teleportation circle directly to Castle Naetar. The lodge is guarded by Dragonborn and Wyverns from the Dragon Cult. The party stealthily approaches from the back and uses magic to cause a distraction. Unfortunately, the distraction gets the attention of one of the Wyverns, and he perches on the roof and spots Iona. Gwen summons spectral guardians and is able to take out many of the Dragonborn forces. Silver transforms into a lion, and her and Gwen go inside to lock down the teleportation circle. Though the Wyvern is deadly, Iona and Krax are able to work together to take it down, and they then begin to harvest poison from it. Inside, Silver and Gwen are able to take out the remaining Dragonborn. Silver goes back to her elven form and preps to open a portal to Castle Naetar. While she does this, Krax and Iona take too much time outside harvesting the poison and are spotted by the second Wyvern. Not prepared for another battle, they quickly run straight into the building. As soon as they get inside, Krax closes the door behind them, leaving Bender behind. The party jumps into the portal to Castle Naetar.